Amy there, singing in the rain. Doesn't she just love it, eh? Right, okay, on to our next guest, who is chasing dreams around the world at the moment, but always takes us along with her for the ride. She is a travel vlogger who is going to be sharing some of her top places to visit and hopefully some hidden gems as well. It's a warm welcome to DXB today to Haifa Beseisso. Thank you so much indeed for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Is this the perfect time of year to travel?
You know what? Every time of the year for me is perfect to travel. I just find my way to the airport, to be honest.
And in terms of, because we're coming into the winter, because I often think, given the fact that the weather's so almost nigh on perfect at this time of year here, and there is so much going on, are you not best served spending a bit of time here during this winter season, etc.? But equally, you want to explore, so you want to take advantage of a bit of time off, don't you?
You know what? That's an incredible question. Actually, when the weather gets better, which is now, I like to spend more time here because it's more family time. I'm like, let's get to nature, let's go to the desert, let's go have a picnic together. And but it's just that I'm bit by the travel bug. So I just find myself on the plane, I can't help it. But definitely the weather is beautiful here now.
You wake up one morning and you're already at the airport, right? You just don't know.
Yeah.
Haifa, you know what's really interesting is that during this time, I think what we all need to be really conscious of as well is that a lot of people's budgets aren't huge, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people have families and they're keeping this into consideration. You've got, big holidays like Christmas coming up as well. That's going to be a bit spend-worthy. What are budget-friendly things that people can do, particularly here in the UAE? I know you mentioned picnics, and what can they do? Can you spark some ideas?
You know what? People talk about nature a lot, and in Dubai, we're blessed with the nature of the desert and the silence and just being under the stars at night. And we're also really blessed to have everything that we would need to make this desert experience a beautiful experience. We can just pass by a petrol station, grab the wood, grab the snacks, and go create a full event for your family and friends. So that's definitely one of the things. And you know what's one of my favorite places since I was a child? Because I grew up in Dubai, I was born here. Global Village. Global Village is just so fun, and it's a theme park, and you can go and try on different foods and karak and see shows. Yeah. So these are some of the really nice things, and beach and kite beach. Actually, they work really hard in Dubai to create experiences on the outside to help us enjoy. And because I travel, actually, when I go to other countries and come back, I'm like, this is new, this is new. I cannot keep up.
Yeah. There's always something, isn't there?
Haifa, I'm curious. I know you said that as much as you want to stay in Dubai whenever it's the season, you always end up traveling elsewhere. So as someone who's seen winters around the world, whether it's with snow, with rain, what is the magic of Dubai that makes you want to experience winter in this area?
The magic of Dubai in the winter is community and people getting together, because everyone, it's like they were waiting for this moment, so everybody goes out. Actually, when I travel, people ask me about Dubai a lot. It's a city, we see it, it's amazing, but do you guys get together and do you sit outside? And what's been happening since the past few years is actually there are a lot of communities that do dance events, or right now there's Ripe Market. So I would say getting outside in Dubai and community is something that is happening right now.
Come on, let's talk travel hotspots then.
Yeah, let's talk about travel.
Yeah, let's talk about travel. Come on, let's talk about your thing, because obviously, a lot of people here, but a lot of people will get time off. Schools are out fairly soon. We've got people obviously looking to spend a bit of time away. So what are the hot spots for travel this winter?
Okay, so first I would like to say I have this quote that I love. I don't know, I think I made it up. I wait for countries to call me, I don't call them. So for me, I think traveling is like marriage. Everyone has their own taste. So what are you looking for? Are you looking to travel for wellness and well-being? So Turkey right now is a rising place for that. Are you traveling to be by the beach? So Zanzibar is a rising place for that. What are you looking for? What is your soul calling? I think traveling is having a deeper experience than before. And the way I travel, I call it transformative traveling. Traveling changed my life, opened my mind, opened my heart in so many ways. And it's because I don't go where everybody goes. I don't follow trends. I'm like, follow the trend of your own heart and your own soul. And that's why it gave me so much. Like, I remember I was like, Ya Allah, I'm obsessed with tribes. I want to sit with the elders. I'm like, let's go to Mexico. And for me, I was flying from happiness to sit next to like a 90-year-old Mexican man and speaking to him. And then recently I was like, my friends were like, let's go to Egypt. I went to Egypt, and you're asking about hotspots in winter. After traveling so far and going to Colombia and going to the Dominican Republic, I found, because I haven't been to Egypt in years, that just right door next to us, a 2-hour flight you can take by many different airlines. Speaking about budget friendly, they have budget friendly prices. Egypt is one of the most magical, phenomenal, transformative places, and not necessarily Cairo. Let's go to Aswan, where there is the people of Al-Nuba, who are, their like trademark is kindness. Let's learn about kindness. Literally, my kind of tourism is sitting next to them on the sidewalk and drinking tea and I was asking them, what is the top advice of your grandmother or grandfather? I came back transformed, and the history and the pharaohic genius in Egypt will give us so much. Because we're in like rush, sometimes we're like, oh my God, let's go like to some hot spot, and like, because it's very obvious.
Maldives.
Just, yeah, or like La Tour Eiffel, let me just like catch that quick shot and eat croissant and come back. And while that can be beautiful, but slowing down and like going and listening to the land and the people is what will give you the experience to write a book and raise your kids, because you're learning from the genius of the people.
Is that what you call slow travel then?
Slow traveling, transformative traveling, soulful traveling. So I love giving like names. Yeah, it's a great question.
Yeah, no, I love that, Haifa, and I think that that's what we want to explore today, isn't it? We want to get into the places that call people, the places that have been created here in this city, to truly understand, you know, where people can find more than just traveling, right? It's that transformative experience.
Yeah. Another transformative thing that we can do in the country, and I literally did that with my mommy. I'm obsessed with my mom. So I'm like, Mama, I really believe in moving space from your house, and you get really deeper, let's say with your partner or a sibling. I'm like, let's go to Fujairah. Fujairah has a beautiful ocean, right? The beach, and then there are mountains. It's so nice. And then when we move together, we can just go on a staycation with our family. Everybody feels refreshed. Like, there's a news story we can write together. And believe it or not, like my family and I, my aunt, my cousins, we get to know each other so much deeper when we get ourselves and move somewhere new. Because if I'm just in my apartment and you're in your apartment with your partner, everyone would be like on their phone and go off and do their own thing and like go to the mall. But if I take Nimi, I'm like, Nimi, let's go on a staycation. We just spend 1 full or 2 days together. I will get to know Nimi so much deeper than if we're just half present together at home. So it's definitely worth it. And there are so many new hotels. We just went to Ajman. What's that like hidden gem?
The Oberoi Al Zora.
So beautiful.
Stunning.
I felt like I was in Switzerland.
It was amazing. We're so lucky, aren't we, here in the UAE?
A lot of places that are very accessible and a different view wherever emirate that you end up going to. Now, I'm sure we have a lot to talk about, because just talking to you right now, I want to get out of the studio already and travel.
Let's go.
Well, we can't do that. We have a lot of interesting conversations to be had. But next up, we'll be celebrating the 30th anniversary of DSF. And I hear it's going to be off the charts. So stay right there.